Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on to episode 4. I am your host, Abdul Razak, and you are watching Filtered Remastered podcast. Now, this is a very special episode, and I do apologize. I am not in Rattlesnake. I am in Mount Nemo. Quite the place. It's very ironic because I had to find this place just like how you're finding Nemo. But trust me, this video is not going to be as bad as my joke that I just made. Now, since the year is ending December 31st, what is there that I want to speak about? I don't want to keep you guys holding for too long, so I'm just going to go quickly over this. So, the first thing I want to speak about is 2025 itself, how you should end off the year. Number 2 is your personal circle, because that's very important. No matter where you are, no matter where you go, your personal circle defines you, and that should be a very big priority. Number 3 is accountability, because as a man, everything is your fault, and sooner you understand that, the better it's going to be for you. And last but not least is going to be going into the new year with the mindset of conquering. Now, let's start off with the first topic. So, how should you end off this year? Everyone processes things differently, does things differently, has been through different shit. I'm going to speak more about myself. As we all know from the previous episode with me and Prani, we spoke about our experiences with crypto, our money being lost, with almost falsely presenting a business idea to a realtor, which has a lot of accountability to take, changing the title from Shitbox to Totally Filtered, and now continuing the legacy with Filtered Remastered. What else? Yeah, falsely being accused of quote-unquote harassment and whatnot from a workplace that I dedicated a good 3 years for. And also, a lot of times I've been scammed for this thing. People kill their own families for that is wealth, money. It's the evil world we live in. Now, 2025 has been hectic. A lot of people have achieved a lot of things. I've achieved a lot of things. Prani's achieved a lot of things. My circle, my people have achieved a lot of things. But it's not enough. I still feel like we haven't accomplished enough. And that's actually good while you're still hustling. Because the more you have that feeling of you don't have it enough, you don't have everything you have desired, that's good because that's hunger. And that should always be in you. Because the moment you don't feel like you should want everything, that's when you're kind of screwed, because that's when you're not going to be able to try. I'll tell you myself, Prani has been going on isolation, which I respect them for, and it's something I'm going to practice since I am in the GTA right now. I'm going to go back to Windsor. That's what I'm going to practice too, isolation. I've noticed how much time I used to waste and how much time I actually have in hand that I can leverage. And whether people have accomplished a little bit or nothing or everything, one thing with my own experience I'll tell you all is, if you've survived it, if you've overcome your trials and tribulations this year, and you're still planning to conquer more next year, by all means, congratulations to you. You're proving yourself to be a better man. No matter how hard it is, guys, keep going. One of the train rides I took, which was last week, I remember, an old man told me a very, very beautiful advice I was given. He mentioned to me that whenever opportunity comes to you, take it. If opportunities arrive, don't leave it behind. If it comes to you, take it. Keep conquering, because the word conquering, I'm going to use it in the last topic as well. But nevertheless, the year is ending. And if you made it to this far, keep your head up and In the end, everything will work out. If you want it to work out, it's going to work out if you put the effort to. Now, with that being said, the next topic would be, I do apologize, I'm a bit sick. The next topic is going to be your own personal circle. Why is that important? Well, because your circle defines you. If you're hanging around with 5 people who make ice cream, either you'll start making ice cream or you will have the knowledge to make ice cream. Same with 5 businessmen, same with 5 retards, same with 5 idiots, same with 5 so and so. Your circle is very important because I'll give you a basic example. Let's say you have friends, right? And these friends, these type of friends, you'll find it everywhere. That, you know, your quote unquote soul brother. And one thing I'm going to say, don't go around calling everybody your brother. Start using phrases like acquaintance, classmate, roommate, workmate, so on so. The title friend, the title brother has been abused by the generation for so much that people forgot the meaning of it, people forgot the value of it, that they're distributing it to everyone that, you know, they have a good interaction with. Now, back to what I was saying, you'll find friends that you can go out with every Friday night or even every day. I used to be like that back in the day. Going out every day, fucking around, wasting time doing nothing. I'm not saying socializing is not important, spending time with your brothers is not important, but there's a reason to it. If there's no profit, if you're just going out, wasting time, going out to eat, it doesn't make sense. As long as there's no good outcome or like something they can't leverage out of it, there's no point of going out. There's no point of hanging around. And if you don't have a circle that pushes you as well to do better, and there are times when I really got upset at Pranny because he kept annoying me. As for what I thought he was annoying me. Later down the road, I started understanding that's his way of showing love. Him being hard on me, him forcing me to do X, Y, and Z is him saying, listen, I love you as a brother. You're going to have to do X, Y, and Z if you want to be around me. And that's how I want to see you do better. When I thought in a different perspective, then I realized he was not annoying me all along. He wants what's the best for me. Because remember, your circle, if there's one thing I'm going to say, your circle, your brothers, your genuine brothers that you call, they'll always want you to do better than them. This whole idea of only fathers want you to do better than them, I disagree, because I would love for my brothers to do better than me, be better than me, go out there, shine, take the spotlight, have more money than me. As long as they're successful, I'm happy because I treat it like it's my success as well. And if I am successful, inshallah, which I will be, I'll work my way for that. My brothers can enjoy the fruits of my success. But nevertheless, it was just friends who are just like leeches that are just around you for nothing. If you're only hanging around with them, having fun, if that's all your idea, and it's good while you're young. Once shit gets sour, once reality hits you, that's when you need to understand. Okay, sorry, not even need to. You're going to understand. Okay, these people I was around, pointless. I wasted all these years. And there are people like this, and Totally Filtered, if you guys were keeping up with it, we spoke a lot about these type of people. If you guys remember, people from episode 8, people from episode 7, so on so. And it's not that we just let them go, me and Pranny. It's not that we just told them to leave, don't be around us. We try to drag them as much as we could. Didn't work, so you have to leave them in the past. You know how they say, right? Doing the right thing is never easy, but that's what's going to be better for you in the long run. Yeah, your circle, guys. Keep your circle in check, and never be afraid to let people go, because there are gonna be times there are people who are gonna drag you down so bad. And also, with that being said, never make friends based upon religion or race. It's something my father always taught me, and I really hold that to me dear. Because as a Muslim, I used to go around and think, oh, I have so much friends that are Muslim. Oh, all these Muslims are my brother. No, this whole year, amount of people that I was screwed up by, they were Muslims themselves. So, does that mean every Muslim is bad? No. I've been given some radical comments by some Christians too. I have Christian friends, but does that mean all of them are bad? No. Well, that being said, your circle, 3 things out of this topic: keep your circle in check, push each other. Number 2, don't be afraid to let people go, because that's very important. It's either you bring them up or they drag you down with them. And number 3, it is going to be never make friends based on race or religion. Now, with the last thing being said, not last thing, what am I saying? Apologize. Third topic, that is accountability. Accountability is very important because there have been times, like I said, I'm not the best when it comes to accountability. I'm actually one of the worst when it comes to accountability. I say I'm going to do something and I procrastinate, especially with my reels. Because of my work, how it's been hitting me hard, I've been making excuses over and over again. And I hope when Pranny watches this, he actually forces me to produce more reels, because I can't be saying I'm going to take accountability serious. I can't be saying, I'm going to start taking my content creation serious while I'm not producing jack shit. He's been putting more work in Vanguard visuals than I'm putting in work in creating content. And that's something I really suggest you all who are watching this podcast. Accountability is very important. Keep yourself accountable. Keep yourself in check. You have to always be accountable. Don't start making excuses. If it's your fault, just admit it, because that's how you grow. When you admit you're wrong, when you admit you made a mistake, don't try to mess around with it. Learn from it and grow from it. And that's how I want everyone to move towards 2026 as well, towards the new year. You can only grow if you're accountable, if you admit your mistake and learn from it. And last but not least, final topic, moving into 2026 with the idea of conquering, with a mindset of conquering. This world is yours. Everything's yours. I kept thinking, this is not possible, that's not possible. So I had to change my perspective, to have to go after everything, even if I'm not qualified for it. As soon as I started doing that, alhamdulillah, I was able to get a new job, I was able to get more money, I was able to do a lot of things. Even with content creation, if I didn't have the idea of conquering, when we had to shut down Totally Filtered, I would have been like, okay, probably just go find a job. Or whenever I get a job, just continue that. But no, I said, no, I'm going to conquer. I want to produce reels. And I started, and I'm not doing good at it neither. Have I made any major progress? But accountability, like I said, and the idea of conquering, they both go hand in hand, because the more you're accountable, the more you can conquer. Yeah, just what I suggest for you all is go in. Nothing's impossible. God is very generous. God will give you whatever you desire if you show him you can work for it. If you can show him you can go days and nights without rest to achieve whatever that is that you're trying to achieve. Everything can be possible. Everything in that said impossible, it can be possible. I'm not here coming around as some great guy telling you guys I'm a motivational speaker. I'm no motivational speaker. I'm just giving you unfiltered, raw advice. And it's an advice for myself, because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, because whatever I'm telling you, I needed to use it upon myself as well. But with all that being said, right, just go into the new year with the idea of conquering. Nothing's impossible. If you believe you can do it, you can do it. Don't listen to anybody that says, don't try this, don't do that. This is not possible, that's not possible. You can do it. You want to be an MMA fighter? You can work your ass off day and night and get towards it. You want to be a businessman? You can work your way day and night. You can get it. Like, I admire Pranny, what he has done. Isolated himself. And Vanguard Visual has reached the level of progress that I cannot even imagine. I thought it was going to take at least a year and a half. This guy has done it within a week. Same with for me. A year ago, if it was a year ago, if you ask me, are you going to take content creation serious? Or are you going to produce content? I'd probably be like, probably not. I never even imagined myself making content. But here you go, a year later, even with my podcast getting taken down for a little bit, which I promise you guys, it will be back. Start a fresh, different podcast with the same old vibe. Yeah, that's what I would say. Keep conquering. Keep trying to better the aspects of life. There's nothing more I have to say. I wish you guys a happy new year. It is good health, good wealth, and Totally Filtered Network. We love you all. Strength and honor until next time. Peace.